Hello.
We are live here. Some kind of music's playing in the background. And here at the station of decapitation without your head, I'm Nasty Neal.
That would make me terrible Troy.
And we're joined by Victoria Leigh, Stephanie of Sinister, and a lot of other cool
Hi.
stuff we'll talk about. Welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for doing this. So, how did you get the role in Sinister?
um, when I was 7, we moved to New York City, and my parents were both theater people, and we were, still unpacking the apartment, and one of their good family friends came over, and I was chatting his ear off because I was a talkative, confident child. And he was like, "Have you ever thought about getting her into acting?" And my parents were like, "I don't know. Do you want to be an actor?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I, he set me up with his old agent. And then this agent was like, "Wow, she knows how to read and she doesn't have a New York accent. That's awesome." I was signed. And then I just started going out with auditions through Abrams. That's a really shortened version of the story, but Abrams Talent Agency at the time, Abrams Artist Agency. And I had a self tape for Sinister, actually for Claire Foley's role, which I'm now blanking on the name of her character, but for Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Mhm.
And
Ashley.
Ashley, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I did that audition. I filmed it at my agency, sent it in, and I got a call back for Ashley. And I went into the audition room, and Scott was there, and the casting director was there, and I think someone else. This is all just me kind of trying to remember things that happened when I was 10.
Sure.
And I did the scene, and it's the scene for the audition was when Oswald finds the painting of Stephanie on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, she wanted me to paint her. And then after that, Scott started asking me to do, he was like, "Can you pretend like you're tiptoeing through a house, and at one point you're going to step on a creaky floorboard and you're going to stop. And then can you turn and look at us? And can you do a little?" I was like, "Okay." So you just kind of do it, you play around, and he asked me to do a bunch of just sort of be a weird, spooky kid things, which when you're a kid, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
sounds like fun. And so the audition ended, and I remember my dad and I, I walked out the door, and they might have told me to wait around, but I was 10. And so my dad and I start he's like, "How'd it go, kiddo?" And I'm like, "Oh, it went well." We're walking towards the elevator, and somebody runs out and stops us, and we're like, "Wait, can you stay here?" We were like, "Oh, yeah, sure." So I sit there and I'm waiting around, and sometime later they pull a bunch 10 kids into a room, and they're mixing and matching kids, because there's a bunch of different kids of different ages, sizes, types, all of that around. And what I didn't really realize at the time, but now know, is that they were trying to figure out who the ghost kids were, and they were putting us in that little formation. There's a photo of us somewhere standing the exact formation they had us up in this audition. And I remember they only moved me out of it once, or maybe they didn't. I just stood there and they just moved kids around me. And then I left and I told my dad that, and I was like, "I don't know, went well." And he was like, "Yeah, I think that went very well." And I was watching Aladdin with my brother a couple days later and got the call that I got it, and so that was very, very cool. I remember I ran around the apartment.
Yeah. So at the time, did you because it's a really dark movie. I watched it. I've watched it before. I watched when it first came out, and I watched it again for the interview. And I always knew it was dark, but it's a lot of dark elements in there. Did you realize that, at the time when you're 10?
Yes and no. So my parents were very diligent about reading everything I was auditioning for before I went in. And my dad's thing was, he was like, "We're not going to traumatize the kid. You're not going to play any parts where you're tied up in the trunk. That's just, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to have that experience. You don't need to have nightmares about it." And my dad read the script and he was like, "Well, nothing bad happens to her." And was like, "This is totally fine." And I didn't know what I didn't know, you know? So I didn't know about any of the other kids' stuff, but I watched the scene where my family got hung. Like, I watched them do that stunt, and my mom was so mad at my dad that he let me watch it. She was like,
Uh-huh.
"You let her just sit there?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fake." Like, she could hear them talking the whole time. You know, in the movie, there's, like, no sound, right? And it's just the
Right, yeah.
whirring of the projector. But when they were shooting it, like, the stunt actors were, like, calling out things that were happening. Like, there was a lot of noise and chatter, and it's fake. I watched them get in the harnesses. People came over to me and explained how the harnesses worked. It was really cool, honestly. And I was sitting there eating my Nutella toast, like, deeply entertained because it's cool. And, you know, I didn't really grasp at the time what a violent and horrific thing with such I didn't know the implications either as a kid of like that as well. Like, I was 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So, when was the first time you saw the movie? Like, did you see it before, like, a premiere? Did you get, did, like, the cast and crew get to see it?
Yeah, they did like a sort of casting crew type screening in New York. And I remember, I think my like dad and I were like one of very few people in there. I think they'd already been doing like screenings around for people. And my dad took me to see it, and I remember kind of being nervous because I'm not actually a big horror movie person. Like, I like gothic, creepy things. I like reading horror, but I also, when I was like, at that point, I was 11, 12, I wasn't really watching scary movies for fun.
Right.
Yeah, like I said,
Um,
it's a pretty dark movie.
It
yeah,
definitely is. Yeah.
like, I remember really, to this day, I really hate the lawnmower. The lawn mowing scene, I think, is by far and away the scariest part of that movie. Um, and I remember everyone being like really shocked, not shocked, but like it got an R rating despite it having like,
Mhm.
you know, no nudity. Like, the language is pretty, like, I'm sure there's some fucks in there, but like it's not part of my language. Um, but like it
Oh,
doesn't
it's fine, but yeah.
great.
Hopefully your mom doesn't mind if she watches.
Oh my, if my mom minded, I would have heard about this years ago. Um, but I
Alright.
remember it being like kind of shocking that it got an R rating because it was just scary. You know, like, it's not the goriest thing ever, but it
Right.
that lawnmower scene I really, really hate. Um, I mean, I'll watch it now, but like the movie like absolutely makes me nervous when I watch
Oh
it, and
yeah.
I know what's gonna
It's
happen.
a
And then I
spooky flick. It definitely is.
yeah, I definitely remember coming out of it and being like, that was intense for me. Um, and not that I didn't like it, but just being like, that stressed me out. And I didn't really know the plot. Like, I never read the script in full. You know, my dad told me what happened in it, but I was 10, you know? So, like,
Yeah.
nobody was really being like, here, like, read the script on your own, analyze it on your own. Like, a lot of these things were like me and my dad sitting in a room together, like, talking it through. Um, and And then I got to see it again at the Roxy when there was, like, the New York premiere, and
Mhm.
I remember, like, not all the kids were seeing it at the time, like,
Yeah,
not
probably
all
some weren't allowed to see it, yeah.
yeah, I can't really remember specifically, and I don't wanna, like, speak for any of them, but I remember some parents being like, or some people being like, "Oh, really? You, like," not even parents, but, like, people being like, "You let her see it?" My dad was like, "Yeah, she worked on it." Like, she deserves to see her hard work, you know, like,
Yeah, yeah.
if she finds it scary, like, it's a scary movie.
Uh-huh.
Um, and, I mean, I didn't have nightmares, so it was fine.
Yeah.
It didn't do any lasting psychological damage.
Well, that's good, that's good. Now you said, it was a theater family, so, both your parents actors?
No, I mean, like, you know, everyone kinda starts out as an actor, but my mom is a dresser on Broadway.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
got to be a fun gig.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it was very cool for me to grow up with that world, you know, getting to see shows and getting to hang out backstage and getting to have that sort of, like, experience. Um, and my dad is a writer-director.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so, like, before we moved to New York, like, my dad was an artistic director at a theater company, and my mom was like a stage manager, and then we moved to New York, and my mom is a dresser out here, and my dad's still writing and directing and et cetera, et cetera. So creative family. My brother is also an actor, so it's just the business.
Yeah. So some of Sinister's I guess most of your stuff's like shot on film. Was that any different, at that time for you as opposed to being shot digitally?
I don't think I noticed, unfortunately. I think if I was older, I might have had like a more perception. I remember my dad thinking it was really cool that it was shot on film. And I remembered it being like a bit of like pressure to get things right, but like
Mm-hmm.
it was such a lovely set. Like truly one of the most positive experiences I have as like a working kid. Like that set was fun.
And that acting, was that just something you wanted? Obviously, you said a theater family, but
Yeah.
people always think like if it's a theater family, they push you into acting. But was this something you wanted to do?
It was something I wanted to do. Like I think I've said this before in like a different interview, but like I don't really remember deciding that I like wanted to be an actor. It was sort of just a thing that happened, but like my my parents when I was younger would often be like, "Do you actually want to be doing this?" Anytime I was starting to be like, "I don't want to go to the audition." I don't and my parents would always be like, "Do you actually want to do this?" Cuz like they weren't doing it for their own pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
So, they would I think they really tried to reinforce to my brother and I like, "You have an out. Like as soon as this isn't what you want to be doing, like we're we're done. Like you have a contract that you've signed, but like when you're done, we can be done with this." Um, and I really liked it. Like I still love it. I still feel like a sort of I feel happiest and most fulfilled when I am doing things that are acting even adjacent, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Working costumes in my friend's music video is
Nice.
thrilling to me. Like I really do love it, and I think at a certain point you like have to make the decision, and I think around when I was in high school I was kind of like this is the love for me, like and I find when I've removed myself from it slightly I am sad.
Yeah. Did you do any theater yourself, or is it just mostly movies and film? Or
I have done theater myself. I was on Broadway when I was 11, so 2012, 2013. So that was very cool. I was in a play. I was in a revival of Cat and Hudson Roof with Scarlett
oh, cool.
Johansson.
Yeah.
So
Oh
that
wow.
was really cool.
Yeah.
And I went to the Atlantic Acting School, study theater and acting, but it was a very theater-based training. So I did some shows there, and I've done more theater, and I'm blanking on it. But yeah, I was in a production of Romeo and Juliet this summer. Like
Oh,
I do.
congratulations.
Thank you. I really enjoy doing theater. I think what's nice about doing theater that's different from film acting is that you get some like immediate like feedback. Like I really
Yeah.
love.
Instead of like a year later or something. Yeah.
Yeah, or like I love doing comedy when it comes to theater
Hmm.
because I love that moment where you can, especially with Shakespeare, where you can look at the audience and be like, "Do you see that?" And like it's really startling to people to have, especially like nowadays who are watching most things on a screen, to
Mhm.
have
Right.
somebody look at them and be like, "Oh, it's crazy, right?" And like, it was very fun to watch people be like, "Oh, that's funny," and you're making eye contact with me, and like that's and it's really joyful to like get the energy and then use that to ramp yourself up. Whereas like on film, it's very much about like how can I create the picture that tells the story in conjunction with the team that's like movies are made. I
Mhm.
think that's a quote from an actor. And he was in the Muppet Christmas Carol, and I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, British guy. Oh my
Yeah,
God, shame
I
on
think
me.
he said that, but I could
He
be
was in
wrong.
Jaws 4, Neil.
I love these credits we're giving to him. Jaws
Yeah.
4 and the Muppet Christmas Carol. And I know exactly what you mean.
But he's Scrooging him up at Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
great.
which is his best role.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're
And
right.
maybe I'm wrong in attributing this quote to him, but like I actually might be very wrong in attributing this to him. Don't listen to me. But like movies are really cool because you're sitting there like
Michael
working
Caine. Michael
detail.
Caine.
Michael
Yeah.
Caine. There
Michael
you go.
Caine,
Yeah.
thank you. You're sitting there like, you know, every detail matters, and like pulling the book slightly into frame makes a difference. You know, and like you get to do this really fun, like nuanced work, and also like when you're doing film, it is more helpful if every take is slightly different. You know, whereas like theater is like do it like that
Yeah.
every night. If you can get that same laugh every night, like make that same joke every night. Whereas like, you know, in a lot of theater, but like when you're on film, they're like, great, let's do it again. We got that take, something else.
Yeah.
Even if you had the most perfect take ever, it's still
Sure, but like
try
they want an option to edit with.
Yep.
And that's a different type of fun to be like, great, okay, that was the one that was really like this. Let's do one that's, you know, a different thing. Let's try if I'm doing a different activity while I do this scene, how does it change it? So I love theater, but there's something really special about film to me.
Mm-hmm. So what was the director like, Scott Derrickson, who's honestly, I think, like one of the biggest modern horror directors of our time.
Oh yeah.
He was so lovely. He was genuinely such a great guy, and I think sometimes it's hard to be on set as a kid because you're not being a kid in that moment, right? Like you are trying to be a professional and like work like the adults. And I remember the first time like I got on set and they had the tree in the backyard, which is not that was a tree that they put there. That was a dead tree they put there.
Oh wow.
And they were like setting up stuff, and I like came over and we were like sort of re-meeting, you know, now that reintroducing ourselves, now that it wasn't a callback room, and talking. And he turns to me and he's like, can I flip you upside down? And he like turns to my dad, he's like, is that okay? And I was like, yeah, sure. So he picks me up and like flips me upside down, like puts me back on my 2 feet. And he just like was like, I miss my sons. And like it was, I think it really was nice having like this person on set that like understood kids, you know, and like really cared about our well-being, and also had like a really solid vision. Like he knew what he wanted to do, and like I never remember, like I don't remember it being a tense set. I don't remember it being like an anxious set. I remember like it. I remember I went overtime a couple times, but we always approved it because I was having fun. Like I was having a really good time, and he made it really enjoyable. And I think he's very determined to make the film his way, his terms.
And probably honestly, now that you know, and like he had kids and he loved kids, I think that helps in the subject matter for Sinister because it's so dark. It involves kids, so someone who would be affected by that, I think, would. It's probably hard to make for him, but at the same time, I think it would be a subject that he could understand and know how to make like affect people.
Yeah, I mean, even Black Phone revolves around kids.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was like kind of the great thing that Spielberg did too. Like, Spielberg always makes movies with kids that are super empathetic. And you know, it's also the success of Stranger Things. You know, like kids are really great to root for in
Toro stuff too, with you know, kind of centers around like the kids.
Yeah, and whatever age you are, you can relate because at some point you were a kid. You either are a kid or you were a kid. So.
Yeah, and I think everyone's got a kid that they love in their life. It's like, you know, making a movie about a dog. Everyone's got an animal or something vulnerable in their life that they love. So
Yeah, and if they don't like animals, then you just can't trust them.
Exactly.
they
Then
don't
you
like
just
animals,
avoid
that's
those
their
people
own
completely.
problem.
All right.
Yeah, but Scott was like really the best, and I think it's really one of the sets that I have the most positive memories from, and it felt very
Awesome.
like kid friendly, truly.
Speaking of animal movies, have you seen? I know you're not a big horror person, but have you seen Good Boy?
I haven't seen it yet.
I
I want to
loved
see
it.
it. My girlfriend really wants to see it. She likes horror a lot, and so it's on the list, but
Nice.
I haven't made it
I
out there yet.
Well, if you like, because you said you like kind of gothic, so it got a very
Mhm.
creepy vibe, not necessarily a lot of gore and or no real gore
Yeah,
really. So, and
okay,
if
I
you
can
love
get into that.
animals, it's the dog Indies like it's a great performance by the dog, and the
Nice.
directors really captured him.
Oh, I know.
So I would highly recommend it.
I miss my dog every day. She's a good
What kind of
girl.
dog?
My parents got a sheepadoodle, a half sheepdog, half poodle, to
Oh,
replace
wow.
me when I moved out. But of course, I ended up like living with the dog for a year, and she's very near and dear. She's very, very protective. She's decided that we are sheep and treat us as such.
Uh, a
It's great.
sheepadoodle. I like the name. Sounds like a cookie or
I
Yeah.
know, right?
something.
Yeah, her name is Mabel after Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar
Nice.
with that.
Oh, it's a good horror cartoon if you're into that. It's
All
creepy
right.
at times.
Okay. So, when you're talking about him flipping you over around, and the scene with like the hanging people, because when you see you come out at the end, not to spoil the movie out there for people who haven't seen it, and you kind of have
Well,
fun
you've
with them,
given
like
them
you're
like
kind of
12 years. I think they've had time.
yeah,
It's okay.
you're kind of like having fun and like swinging the dead people hanging. I was like, this is like really creepy, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I guess you were probably just having fun, acting in that scene.
I was. And again, like when I was doing that, the guy who was doing the stunt, who was playing my dad, he was talking to me when I was doing it. Like
Nice.
again, you can't hear that, but he's saying there being like, "Yeah, that feels okay. Like you can push harder." Like so a lot of that like stuff that makes it feel so creepy in the movie, the like eerie sound, the like whatever, none of that was like there wasn't sound being
Right,
recorded.
right, yeah.
So I was just it actually took us a while to figure out how to make it so I can swing on the dead bodies. Because like
That's a good clip right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
right?
If you go in blind, having no idea, just boom.
Well, because when you get on a swing, right? You get on the swing and then you start kicking. And you can like get yourself to move from still. Can't really do that on a body. So we had to figure out like and actually I think my dad helped like set this up too because he had been pushing me on swings and was like if maybe she gets a running start and then kind of can like swing on. So it was they because it parallels the shot of me on the tire swing at the beginning. And that was it was fun. Like it was just cool to me. Like I didn't have any sort of like it felt like making a movie. And
Right.
I mean I had already done like finding my like dead sister in a pool of water before. Like this wasn't this not like the scariest thing, but like I've already had to do things that are like creepy,
Mhm.
like and the joy for this film for me, and I think part of why it was such a great experience is I never had a scene where I needed to be scared.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I guess
true
you're
because
right.
you're
I
the
didn't think
ghost.
of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, we all like turn and run away from Ethan Hawke when he's got the bat and like when Mr. Boogie doesn't hello.
Hello, Melody. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Uh
Melody Kay is going to be guest
Hi.
host here tonight, and Victoria here. She's just telling
hello.
us about Sinister, and what was you were talking about the scene there with Ethan Hawke, I believe.
Ethan Hawke. Sorry, 90s baby here. Ethan Hawke. Did you talk about Ethan Hawke again? Like can we talk about Ethan Hawke?
Oh, we haven't even gotten there yet. I can talk about Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um
Yeah.
the scene where I like pop up behind him, that's like the jump scare. I've got
Mhm.
the like scary makeup. that scene we filmed pretty late at night, and I remember I was sleepy, but I kept being like, no, I'm good, because I was having fun, kid past their bedtime, just being like, please let me keep doing
Yeah.
it.
You're like, no, we need to do it again because, like, Mom, come on.
Yeah, like it was fun. And I was like on this table behind him, and I like popped my head up, and then he would like turn around, and then I would turn and run off this table and jump onto a mattress. And it was so fun. Like I was having a
You just want to
great
keep
time.
doing it again and again.
Yeah. There was a stunt coordinator, it was very safe. But like, yeah, I don't get to do stuff like that. I was a well-behaved kid. I didn't jump off of furniture. I wasn't allowed.
Oh yeah, at 10 years
right there
old.
with
How
you.
cool is that?
Yeah, so it was great. And in between takes, he was taking the bat, and he would like use it like a microphone and like sing my name to me. And like
Nice.
he was very sweet and like totally like down to talk, and like, I mean, like, not, we weren't like chatting, but like in between takes he was not like, and get me as far out of sight, like he was sitting there being such a good sport. And there's a cute photo of me with him somewhere, because my mom needed a photo, because she is
I
also
love that. That's awesome.
very into movies that he was in his youth. So that was very, very cool. And that scene was really fun to film, but it was very late at night, and I think I fell asleep as soon as they like got me out of makeup. I like got in the like van and was just out. It was a little past my bedtime.
I assume Ethan and the director, bonded on the movie because they've collaborated since then on the Black Phone movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we just saw Black Phone 2 this week.
How was it?
Loved it.
We both
So
loved
good.
it. Yeah,
I had
I loved the first one too.
Yeah.
I work at a bar, and we had trivia on Monday, and there was a question about Black Phone, and I like ran over because the like we all play, the servers all play, and I was like, Black Phone, also directed by Scott Derrickson, and like written by Cargill, and I was like, and then I wrote, I'm very good friends with the trivia host at this point and his wife, and I wrote at the end, hashtag Tory lore. Which he thought was funny, and then read to the entire bar, despite the entire bar not knowing what my whole deal is.
Right.
But I was like, thanks, man.
Thanks. Yep.
It was actually how my coworker found out that I was in Sinister, and he was like,
Oh.
so shook. And I was like, I told you, like, I'm an actor, I'm in things. And he was like, yeah, but like a lot of people say that they're an actor. I was like, damn.
Right, and they really haven't done anything, and then people find out you actually have, and then all of a sudden you're like a different person, and you're like, no, I'm the same person I was before. That's why I didn't tell you in the first place.
Yeah, and like it's just not a thing that comes up in conversation. Like the thing that I did when I was 10 only comes up in conversation when it's a trivia question. Like it's borderline a trivia question. And I was like, oh, this is fun. Like I can yammer about the thing. I had a friend that I was in like acting school with for like 3 years, and I offhandedly said something about being on Broadway. And she was like, when were you on Broadway? And I was like, when I was like 12. She's like, you never told me that. I was like, never came up. Like, I don't know.
I can't see. Yeah. Neil and I talked about that in New York. Like, I literally was in retirement for like 17 years. I raised 4 kids. My youngest like saw Camp Nowhere, I don't know, like 4 years ago, and was like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a thing. Like, I did, stuff, and all 4 of my kids were like, oh my God, Mom. And I'm like, no, this is exactly like what, because then you'll have expectations for me to be something that is fabulous that I'll never be. I'm just going to be Mom. So that's the way that goes.
It's sweet though. Like, I mean, I'm very proud of all the work that I've done, but
You should be.
it's one of those things that like when it comes up, and like
Right.
It's relevant when it's relevant. Like that's just how, it just becomes a part of your life.
Yeah.
I love
At a
the way you
certain
said
point.
that. That was perfect.
So
And trust me, yeah, that's perfect.
Was Bagul scary at all, like on set? Because you said it was a fun set. So, but when you see him in the mask,
He was, but like in the way that like we were on I remember seeing him for the first time. We were on a soundstage, which was the only day I was on a soundstage. And we saw him after doing tutoring, in which we all had cup of noodles in a big like cafeteria room, and I rubbed off all of my like blue lip makeup with my cup of noodles, and these are the details I remember, because they were constantly having to retouch my lips because I'd like rub them together nervously. um and we saw him, and it was like sort of like whoa, but also like maybe I don't want to be that close to you, but like again, like the guy in the mask was friend, like everyone was just like, here you go, like isn't this cool, like he's gonna be in this scene with you, like. But the thing that was really crazy that I don't think he does in the movie is that his mask opens. It had a mouth,
Oh, really?
but when the mouth opens, it like snapped open. It was just this like white maw, and that was kind of freaky.
Yeah,
I
bet.
remember us, because he didn't like warn us. He like kind of did it to scare us, right? Which like fair enough. Like I totally scared the kid who plays the son at one point. I like he was in the makeup chair, and I had like gone to do something, and I was in my like little ghost makeup, and I was like kind of standing behind him, and he turned around and he said like, holy shit. And I was like, I'm sorry. But
I have a
he
really
did
terrible story I'll tell you at some other time.
great.
Really
Can't
terrible, very
wait.
similar. Uh-huh.
But the guy playing Magoo like opened the mouth, and we all like screamed, and that was like fun. Like, but it was sort of the scary that is like being at the pumpkin patch haunted house. Like,
Yeah.
it was fun to like squeal a little, but I can't say that like any of us were genuinely scared.
Yeah. Now, did that mouth open just for him to be able to like drink and eat, or was that going to be part of the movie at some point?
No, it's gonna be part of the movie. Like
Oh,
it
wow.
didn't have like a hole or anything. It was just white, like I'm assuming like silicone or something. And it like, but what was so freaky about it, I think to me, was that it was like, and then like snapped shut. So I think it was maybe gonna be in the movie at some point for some of the like eating the kids sort of souls,
Yeah.
etc., etc. But I don't know what happened to it, honestly. It might just not have translated very well on screen. Who knows?
Yeah. Heart Fisher on, by the way, wherever you're watching, I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. It's streaming on many different platforms, but for us to actually see the comments, it does have to be on YouTube. But over on Facebook, Heart Fisher says Sinister is a great film. And were you asked to do the sequel?
No, but they asked for my permission to use a picture of me in the sequel. So I actually do get residuals from the sequel, very small residuals from the sequel, because they used my image in it. I think they used some of the like Stephanie missing posters for the sequel. So that's my relationship to the sequel. But it's still cool.
Yeah. So
and I love a residual.
You said you're not a horror fan, but before we went live, you and Troy were talking about Interview with the Vampire. So
I do love Interview with a Vampire.
The coolest show on TV.
It's so beautiful. It's beautifully made. I'm such a fan. I really love Claudia as a character.
Oh yeah, I like all the subtle differences between book to the first film and then now to the series, which is just so good.
I love the way that they reference the book in season 2. Spoilers for season 2, but in season 2, when they flash back to the 70s and their first interview, and they're quoting the book directly line by line, and the way that they're kind of like, yeah, that interview was crazy. We were both super high, and like I find the sort of like meta referencing of the book really, really smart. And then for a person who watched the series and was like, that's cool, and read the book, it was such a like treat to be like, oh, they were really going in on the book there. And then I feel I had this like horrible moment watching season 2 with Claudia that she kind of has child actor syndrome in a weird way. Like she gets, when Armand punishes her by being like, first of all, when she joins the coven and they pull out her costume and she's like, and I play the little girl. I was like, oh, why does that make me feel emotional?
Oh yeah, your heart breaks.
You're like, yeah.
And then later when they make her stay in the costume constantly, like as a person who is 4'11" and can very easily look 16 sometimes, I kind of had this moment of like, this really like strikes a chord with me. Yeah, that I like really wasn't expecting. And like, I don't know, there's something about it that I was like, yeah, and I'm gonna play the little girl. Like, I did a production with my friends this summer, like a little theater production, and I was playing like a 9-year-old in it. And I had a great time playing a 9-year-old. But, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm the little girl again. And like, how long will I be a little girl? Which is sometimes great. Sometimes I'm like, I'm an adult. I live on my own. I pay my own rent.
Yeah. They're like, sure you do, sweetheart. Sure you do.
Yeah, right. And so it feels
now go along, run along. Now the adults are talking.
Yeah, that was my like secret
gives you a
horror.
lollipop, that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, that was my secret horror story within Interview with the Vampire season 2. I was like, oh, she's just like me. I was like, okay. So I felt a strong kinship to her. But yeah, that show's
I know what you mean.
Fantastic.
Then you finally, like, when you have kids, you get to finally like do that to them, and it, like that syndrome kind of goes away. You're like, okay, run along now. Yeah, exactly.
It's got its benefits, but sometimes, you know, when people are like, "Are you old enough to be serving alcohol?" and I'm like, "Yeah."
Like, am I? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Well, in New York, you only have to be 18, first of all, and second of all, to serve it, only 18. But I was also like, leave me, I'm doing it, aren't I?
Jesus,
like
you should work it. You'd be like, you know what? You insulted me. Now tip me more.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
I need a bigger tip.
But I, you know, it's got its benefits. It's great for the acting career, but it just does every once in a while. I'm like, can I actually get away with playing that age? And then, you know, I get my friend being like, yes. And I'm like,
yes.
But how do I feel about that on an emotional level? She's like, just don't wear any makeup. I'm like, okay.
So can you tell us about Generation Rex?
Yeah, I can tell you about Generation Rex. When I was a junior in high school, the summer before my junior year of high school, my dad proposed to me because he's a writer and director. He's like, we should make a movie together. We should blend my experience of being a teenager in the 90s with your experience of being a teenager right now. And we're going to talk about like this sort of like generation. He had to read the generational theory in high school, and he thinks about it a lot. And it's this crazy sort of, it's not crazy, but it's this theory that there's like 4 generations, like the 4 seasons, and they sort of like cycle. And it's why we sort of see these like patterns throughout history. And he wanted to sort of like look at the Gen X pattern. But he also was kind of like, you're queer and in high school, and that's a different experience than being queer when I was in high school. And like, we can talk about that. And like, here's like all the things we can do. And at the time I was, or not at the time, I'm still very close with my friend Bridget McGarry, who played my sister in Law and Order. We were very, very close. We still are very close, but we just live farther away now. And he was like, you and Bridget should write it together. Like, you and Bridget, and like, I'll like help like edit, structure, like sort of like let you guys have you know, a voice. And so him and my friend Bridget's dad, Pat McGarry, helped produce it. And we created this film about these 2 teenagers who, my character Liz is dealing with a lot of grief because her little brother has just passed away. And her former friend, now high school nemesis, Stacy, is like, hey, let's go up to my cabin like we used to when we were kids. And my character is like, sure, only if I get to invite like all of the kids that we used to hang out with that you now think are freaks. And sort of like instead of confronting her grief, tries to torture this girl. And so sort of like the Breakfast Club meets the Big Chill. And it was a lot of fun to make. I made it with like a lot of my friends from high school, and some new friends that we made along the way. And we did the film festival circuit with it, and we're still getting music finished on it, but we're hoping to put it out next year. And I actually have to watch it sometime this week because we have the new music, and I'm really excited to listen to it.
Is it going to be like music from that era, from the 90s?
So we have somebody doing original music that is 90s inspired and some covers. We had a bunch of actual 90s music for our festival licensing, but then we made all those deals pre-COVID, and then post-COVID, a lot of those people that we made those deals with got furloughed. And then we were then trying to reach out to people to be like, hey, can we still do that? And they were like, who are you? So unfortunately we got stuck in like music rights hell for a little bit. And you know, Bridget and I were both in school, and it, you know, COVID just slowed down the editing process, because you can't just sit in the, you know, our lovely friend Phil, who did the editing. He's a genius. You know, he lived in my family's neighborhood, but COVID, like my dad couldn't just like go over and watch it. We had to, you know, it adds days. So it was really fun though, and it's such a great experience, and it was really cool to be so involved at like a young age, and to really like, you know, have our dads be like, we want to let you make something and like talk about your experiences, but also I think it was also helpful to to separate us from our current high school experience.
Right.
Like we couldn't just write about like what was actually pissing us off at school. We had to be like, this has been researched and is also about something that pisses me off.
Yeah. That's
So
art. That's art.
Yeah, it's a really, if nothing else for me, it is a really cool time capsule of time spent with my very, very dear high school friends. And I also think it's kind of a funny movie.
I'm really interested in watching it. And I noticed it was set in 94. That's actually the year I graduated.
Oh, that's crazy.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
94 was Camp Nowhere. That was
It's a big year,
it was a year. Yeah.
I got to watch a lot of 90s movies with my dad. I really fell in love with The Craft. Which I guess is
again a horror movie
adjacent. Yes. I liked whatever those witchy girls had going on.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really special experience, and I learned a lot of lessons on it. Like I'm working on a short film now. It's in like pre-production. We need to find a director. But I think I learned a lot of like, how do I tell the story in a very essential way? And I think Generation Rex was very exploratory for me, and now kind of swinging the pendulum in the opposite direction of like, how can I be like super streamlined? And I'm sure I'll swing back the other way eventually, and that's just like learning. But it was, I mean, like Bridget and I are just like completely in that script, and you know, it totally is full of like our inside jokes at the time and what we were into. And there's so many Star Wars references in the script. She was a massive Marvel fan. I was a massive Star Wars fan in high school. And so we were deep in the dork center.
Nice. What Star Wars?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. What Star Wars? Like the original ones, or the modern ones, or the prequels?
Wild card answer: Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Okay.
She had that. She had that. Neil. She like had that. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh,
yep.
I have like, I will not show you because it's a little it's in a bad shape right now. but I like have an accidental shrine to Ahsoka Tano in the corner of my room,
Nice.
just because I have
That's awesome.
so much Ahsoka merchandise.
That's badass. I love it.
That is badass.
Yep.
Like Troy, yes, sir.
And
Yep.
like that show hit at the right time twice.
Yeah.
In 2009, I watched it religiously with my family on Friday nights, and then they switched what night it was showing or something, and we didn't like watch the like last 2 or 3 seasons, and then it got put on Netflix around the same time that The Force Awakens came out. And so then I was like, oh, I like Star Wars. I forgot how much I like Star Wars. And then I was like, the show is on here, and my family was like, we should finish watching it. We should like rewatch it. And of course, I was the only person who finished the rewatch. And I was very into it in a way that is deep.
I was late to the party on that one, but once I started watching, I couldn't get enough. I just blew right through them.
I like to joke that like my family isn't religious, but we have Star Wars.
Then when I found out
universe,
was
whatever you want to call it, like it works.
Wow,
it's something that's bigger than you. That's all that matters, right?
It's not mythology, you know, and it's such a great, you know, my dad used to do like impromptu film class with my brother and I. It's a great way to explain the hero's journey. It's a great way to just like, it's got so many like great storytelling basics in it.
Oh yeah,
that I reference it all the time.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings, you know, in like a science fiction setting.
Yeah, I'm constantly being like, and this is when Luke sees his head inside of Darth Vader's mask.
I'm also
like,
a Marvel geek, though, so I can't say anything.
Troy's Galactus, yes.
Yeah, I have so many Ahsoka figures, but I knocked one off the shelf like literally before this started filming, and I can't show you it in this state.
Oh no! Hopefully it's
you can mourn like once we're done.
it's
like,
perfectly fine. I know. How dare
you're holding it in. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, Tori. It's gonna be okay.
I have a signed lightsaber from Ashley Eckstein. That's like a prized possession. Yeah, I'm deep in the dork. I did that at Comic-Con a couple of years ago.
Oh, nice.
This earring over here is Padme.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
I know Padme actually, so that's really cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You can't see it very well, but yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so I was at my first Comic-Con. I was telling you before we went live, and it was a wild experience. I did a panel there, but just even walking around before the panel, it was. I knew it would be big, but I didn't realize it would be as big as it was.
The Javits Center is insane. Truly insane. Oh, my friend Bridget was the one who was in #horror who took me to my first Comic-Con. And that was like a big way that we would bond every year was going to Comic-Con together and like running amok. And that was really fun. Yeah. She built a whole Lady Thor cosplay one year.
Ooh.
Looked great. It was very, very cool. But yeah, it's a good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun just walking around seeing everyone. I didn't know all the characters. There's a lot of anime like characters, and I don't really know a lot about anime. But it's nice to see people having fun.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I went, my friend and I dressed up as very niche characters. We were
awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
We were from this show called Dimension 20.
Yeah, okay, my son is gonna I gotta tell him. Oh yeah, no, yes.
Okay, yeah, we were Fig and Kristen from Fantasy High.
That is beautiful. He's gonna, yep. Now the only reason I know these things is because I've got I'm the biggest nerd. My 4 kids are like bigger nerds. Yeah, and so all of this you speak straight from, the dork of all dorkisms.
Excellent. Perfect. Yeah. Dimension 20 got me through conservatory training.
There you go.
And so we took a day off of conservatory training and dressed up as Fig and Kristen and ran around.
What better thing to do ever?
Exactly. It was a great day to spend $300 on random shit.
Oh, I bet it's easy to do with the Comic-Con.
I mean, you can ask Neil. Did you get away cheaply?
I did, but not for the whole weekend. No, I probably did not. But
yeah, Neil ended up staying longer than he anticipated. So
yeah, I was really gonna come for just a couple days. I ended up staying for 5 days, so but I had a good time.
It's really fun.
And
You
you got
gotta
a
see
cool
everything.
interview with a pretty lady on
I
some
did.
steps, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, we did a live interview in the city with Melody. First time we met in person. That was really
awesome.
fun.
I thought that
Oh,
was
it was
super
so
cool.
much fun. And then he met with this pretty lady too. Like who was that? Like
Stop it.
Oh, it was so fun to meet Neil in person. Now I'm talking like third person, like I do with my kids. Like my 18-year-old, like I'll be like, oh, and my son Luke, and he's like, dude, mom, like what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, honey, yeah. So I met Neil. Yeah, that was really fun.
It was a great time.
It
So,
was awesome.
what was the festival run like for you, Victoria, with the movie? Dances with Films, a big festival.
Yeah, Dances with Films was awesome. It's at the Chinese Theater, which was cool to me because that's where Star Wars premiered. If we're gonna get dork about it, like that was
Totally nerd dope. Love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so we were staying with a family friend, and I would walk from her house to the Chinese Theater because it took like 22 minutes, and everyone thought I was crazy, and I was like, I'm a New Yorker. I walk everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not scared of anybody.
Nope.
And the Chinese Theater is so cool, and that whole area is great. And I was there for the entire festival because I was in sort of my gap year, so I didn't have any like I hadn't gotten a job because COVID was still sort of a thing, and my family's immunocompromised, so we were trying to be very cautious. And thanks to the way that New York City's unemployment laws were working at the time, I was able to get a gig worker unemployment, so that was helpful. And we were just out there for the entire festival. I saw a lot of films and like met a lot of really cool people, and then we did a Florida Film Festival, which I think was my favorite of the experience. It was sort of the last one, so I feel like I had gotten like my feet under me in the best way because I was 20 when all of this was happening, and like sort of fresh out of COVID, and it was a little. I'm not a shy person, but it was definitely intimidating to be like in a lot of like social settings that were very like professional, but also like a lot of people trading war stories, and I was like, I'm a child actor.
Yeah, that's a fun one. It's always fun.
I'm funny. No, I can't come with you guys to the after party. I can't have drinks. Like, I'm still like a goody two shoes. So, I didn't have a fake or anything.
Sure.
No, truly, I'm the most boring person alive. No. But my Florida Film Festival was really cool, and I was actually alone for like 4 days of it, which was again like really intimidating, but I think actually like was this like beautiful like coming of age moment for me of just being like, I'm alone in Florida, and like I got to make this like entertaining. I have to make friends. I need to like find something to do with my time. And I went and saw a lot of shorts. I befriended some lovely people, and like,
were they from prison? Tell us. Come on, give us some details.
no. There was a bunch of kids who were part of the nearby college, and part of their like film course was that they had to like market one of the movies. So the girls were marketing my movie. Like,
awesome.
we became like friends because we were like the same age, and they were like driving me around to things, and that was like a lot of fun. And I have a very dear a dear family friend of mine who lives out in Florida, and a couple dear family friends who live out in Florida, and so they like came and visited me, and I think it this is sort of like sad and weird, but it like really kind of made me feel like an adult. And we won the Audience Choice Award at Florida Film Festival, and that was really, really cool. And I got to be brave and talk about like the film is a lot about queer kids who don't have the language to talk about their queerness because they didn't have the internet or like communities to find. And so I was big and brave, and in our talk back and a little bit in our speech was like, I think it is important for kids to have access to information and people, and like where they can read about being queer so that they can have language to express themselves. Like, that is what this story is about. And some of these kids would have suffered a lot less if they had had that access. And that felt really scary, especially during the talk back, because that was the first day we got there. And I was like, I have no clue what this crowd is like. The crowd was wonderful. Everyone there was so welcoming and accepting and diverse and beautiful. But, getting up there and being like, we should say gay was, at the end of the talk back, they're like, is there anything you want to add? And I was like, yes.
And it is in a state where maybe not everywhere in that state would agree with.
That's why I'd be a little worried on that. Yeah.
But I think at a festival crowd is probably a more open place.
Yeah, they were really wonderful. And then after the awards ceremony, we went and saw the midnight horror shorts.
Nice.
Which was very fun. And everyone was like rowdy and excited. And there was one really great short, and it was about these lesbian nuns, which of course I was very excited about.
Oh, that's like right there. That's like, dude, that's all you need to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you had us a lesbian nun.
Yes.
That's my number one bookmark.
Yeah, exactly.
But this nun was experiencing bouts of eczema, sort of in reaction to desire, basically.
Right.
And it was shot in black and white, and she's scratching and peeling at her skin. And I really liked that one as a lesbian with eczema. It really spoke to me.
Not a nun though, but
not a nun.
I could dig it.
But we never know.
Next time I go to the Catholic Church, which I'll be like, hey, so how's your skin? You're doing okay?
yeah. Checking
in.
So that was a highlight of the festival run.
I'm also glad you did that, because I love festivals in general, but also a big thing is the shorts, because it's your only time to see the shorts on a big screen with people, and you see so many things, so you're seeing so many stuff from all different creative people, and then it's also cool, oh, I really like this one, it'd be maybe I'll talk to this person, or you can also I like to go and check what else they've done, or if they go on to do something else, you follow them. So the short blocks especially are a great time.
I think
and if there's one you don't like, it's short and it's going to end soon.
Yeah, that's right.
I filmed the Florida film because it's an Oscar qualifying short film festival. Cool. So their shorts program was very good.
Sweet.
It was really, really fun. And the programmers and everyone there was super lovely. And we went to Vail, and we did Catalina, and we did Coney Island Film Festival, and Manhattan Film Festival. So we made our rounds, which was really, really fun. But I wish, since we were still in that sort of hybrid time zone, time, I wish we had gotten to do more in person. It would have been really cool to actually go to Vail, Colorado.
Yeah, and there's a lot of benefits to going to the festivals when you have a movie. Obviously just seeing the movie with people and stuff, but you meet other filmmakers like you were talking about, and you maybe people you could collaborate down the line, or maybe people with more experience that could give you advice, and everyone's on the same level at a festival. Everyone hangs out after, no one's big timing anybody, and everyone just talks. So that's how I got involved in movies. I would go to festivals as press, and then eventually people liked me for some reason, and we made a short film, and then eventually a feature.
The dummies.
Yeah, I fooled them. And, So, do you have any Halloween plans?
Yeah, I'm going to some parties in Brooklyn. My girlfriend and I are going to be the teenage foxes from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Nice. That's awesome.
I know that movie very well. Cool.
So cool.
It's her favorite film, so I've got fox ears sitting on my chair over there. So
nice.
Yeah,
I also appreciate again not characters that everyone will know.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
No.
Nothing
we're committing deep. I propose that we should go as Jessica Rabbit and Roger Rabbit, but that got turned down.
That's
if you
really
make
nice to hear.
another decision, I'll be your Jessica Rabbit. Like any.
Perfect.
Rock
Thank
on.
you. I've already got the red overalls. I'm ready.
See, there you go. Yay! Perfect.
Yeah.
I got dibs on Judge Doom if that's going down.
I love that movie. It's
Yeah,
a
that's one of my
perfect movie.
favorites.
Yeah.
That was the first movie my girlfriend and I went to see. So.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
And 37 years later, we're still together, so it's a good thing.
No, that is tits. That's really cool. I love it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And I'll post pictures of the Halloween costume. I would like to see them.
There will be photos, at least of me. We'll see if I can drag her into any of them.
Okay, fair enough.
I might be dating a vampire. Who knows?
Where do what you mentioned the short? Like what genre is the short that you guys are writing?
It's been written. It's a comedy short. It's called Loft Beds Are for Virgins. And it's about two girls trying to have sex in a loft bed. And it's trying to be sexy. It's funny. It's a little bit bloody, just like your first time.
Yes.
It's the things that go wrong when you have sex in a loft bed. Somebody gets an elbow to the face. Somebody hits their head on the ceiling. Somebody slides down the ladder. But of course, the
worth it though.
Always obviously. But obviously, the loft bed and the mishaps they're having are actually a metaphor for life. How many movies like the queer couple has sex and then one of them gets murdered in the next scene?
It's always the hatchet to the face is you're right around the corner.
Yeah, so it's trying to be a comment. It's commentary on how do you find pleasure in a world that's taught you your life is supposed to be pain, that this is supposed to be painful. When you watch every movie, the bury your gaze, the torture porn of it all, and this is sort of torture, maybe torture porn, but not at all. It's not going to be sexy at all. It's going to be probably deeply embarrassing. Is really what it is.
It's all perspective.
It's vulnerable. So it's a nice 11 pages, and I'm really looking forward to getting it made. But amazing. I want to have people who really know what they're doing, because it's going to require some not special effects. Well, yeah, but some camera tricks to film a loft bed or what looks like a loft bed, and then also to get some of the falling violence intimacy of it all will require a delicate hand. But it's going to be sort of slapsticky and fun, and there'll be a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
At least one bloody nose.
Yeah, you're in New York, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that could help film. Yeah.
Yeah, we're assembling a team slowly but surely.
Nice.
I did mention Brooklyn Horror Film Festival is. I think it's maybe it happened last weekend. Either it happened last week or it's happened this weekend. But I know if you're in the area, you should go. It's a good time. It's one of my favorite festivals. It's at the Nighthawk Theater, which is a really cool theater.
Nighthawk. I grew up right by that Nighthawk, and moving out of that neighborhood, I miss it. I go to that Nighthawk all the time still. I'll drag my girlfriend all the way out of our way to go to that movie theater because it makes me very happy. I remember when it was the Pavilion movie theater and it had bed bugs.
Oh, all right.
It's interesting.
You can clip that one too,
right?
The good old days.
The good old days.
Yeah, right? Oh, it was so nasty in there.
Memories. Oh.
Memories. Yeah, that lovely bar that they have now on the mezzanine. It used to be an arcade, vomit all over the deep in the carpet, where everyone had their birthday party. It was
perfect. Yep.
Nasty. You can get the the squeezed cheese nachos and everything.
Nice. Oh, it's great.
Good old days.
So, and where can people follow you to see what you're up to, if you would like them to?
Oh, please follow me. I am at Tori.leigh on Instagram. I used to have a Twitter, but now it's being run by terrible people, so I don't really use it anymore. What else do I have?
It's all bots anyway, so it doesn't really
know.
matter.
I went on it recently just to like indulge myself in like a little treat, and then I was like,
Yeah.
this sucks. Why am I here? I'm on Threads, which is the same as my Instagram, and those are actually really the places you can find me now. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok, unfortunately. It was bad for my mental health.
Confusing as fuck too, by the way. Like,
I was just addicted to it, and it was not helping me do anything.
Like, yeah, I'm old, so like for me, it was like how not nearly as dementia like non-friendly as Snapchat, because Snapchat I can't figure out what the
Yes, actually, listen to the
I'm
show
like,
one.
what the hell did I like post? Like, I just posted that. I didn't post that. Like, what? Yeah, that's.
I haven't used Snapchat since high school. I gave up on it.
Yeah, you're good. You're not.
It pissed me off.
You are totally good. But
I just hate how every app has become each other, and I'm like, I have Instagram. It does all the things.
It does.
Yeah,
I'm in the same boat. Like,
so
I can't.
You can follow me on Instagram, Tori Leigh.
All right. And I do follow you.
Yes. And
I will be a new follower. So
you'll gain at least 2 on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Followers, they matter, unfortunately.
They do. Allegedly. That is a weird thing.
I know.
It's like I have, a lot of friends in film, and also people will ask me sometimes if like I know. Obviously, they want someone talented, but they also it does come up. Do I know someone who will also like promote the movie? Or not even necessarily that they have a lot of followers, but the idea that they're active on social media. So
yeah.
Yep.
It's
important. I mean, like Neil and I were talking about it when we kind of touched on this on the stair steps. Like I literally wouldn't have done the film that I did last year or be back out like doing what we're doing right now if it wasn't for social media, because I'm in fucking like South where nobody would even know. Like I literally had like pages of people who like made up stories of how I died. Like, where's Melody Kay? Like, she's dead. Like, and I'm like, no, you dipshits. Like part of my soul is dead because like I'm living in the South, but no, I'm still here. And
but that's a cool lore. It kind of adds to the whole thing anyway.
So there you go.
Like,
there were some like pretty cool gruesome ways like I passed.
That's a good documentary.
Like,
documentary.
You should just make a film that's all the different ways people thought you died.
You know what? I probably could, because there were
death of Melody Kay.
Four different ways that I died. It's like the connecting of like Kevin Bacon. Like, how do you connect? Like,
Sinister actually puts me pretty high on the bacon meter.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
I believe because of Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yep.
It's funny watching it again. I was like, I forgot Vincent D'Onofrio is it, right? And then I looked it up.
He's great in it.
Yeah, he is.
He's
so amazing.
It brought me down a little rabbit hole because I was like, why isn't he credited in the movie? So then I started looking up.
And you had to look at that, and then
that's how things work. But it was interesting. It was like he did it. He's friends with the director, and he didn't like. I don't know. It was an interesting little tale I found.
Yeah.
Now, last question, actually. Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, interesting. I believe in ghosts if I'm in a theater.
Oh.
I have this like. It's not that I don't believe in ghosts, but when I like participate in believing ghosts actively, it's because I'm in a theater, and when you're in a theater, you're like, everyone walks in there, and you make an agreement that you're going to believe, right? You're going to believe what's happening on stage. And I think people have ghosts in theaters and traditions and superstitions in theaters because you all sit in there and you go, we believe that what we say is true in this room. And then somebody says the name of the Scottish play and everyone's like, we're going to have a bad show. And therefore you have a bad show because somebody says it and we all believe it to be true, because the deal you make when you walk into theater is that you're going to like believe what happens in this room. So I believe theater ghosts are definitely real. And my mom's got some spooky stories.
I like that.
All right, so cool. Yeah, we're going to be doing a ghost show next week. So
Fun.
if you want to send us any ghost stories,
Oh,
and it was weird. So we decided about this ghost show, and I was walking home because I go for walks every day. Before we were going to have a meeting about different ideas. Tara can't be here, and on my walk, I looked down and I saw a Polaroid, which I don't see hardly ever. I turn upside down. And it's like the scariest Polaroid.
Okay, that's just terrifying by itself. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I wonder why I brought this home, because it seems like I'm like cursed.
You brought the
so we might not see
it in your pocket. Like I don't know. Like
we'll carry on without you, Neil. We'll have the ghost show. Well, in memory of you next week.
Yeah.
With the ghost of Neil.
Exactly.
Well,
I will have a seance and I'll talk to my little brother.
Well, I mean, I'm dead, so you're talking to a ghost right now. Like I'm dead 4 times over. But
all those stories were true.
See?
Yeah,
not just in theaters.
Yeah.
In this theater right here, Tori. Like, yeah.
There's a great Joe Hill story
all the world's
about
a stage.
A haunted theater. It's a short story out of his book of short stories, and just made me think of it because
was that like American Ghost or something like that?
Yep. And I can't remember the title of the story, but it's like I think a 25-page story. It's really good though, and it's about a haunted theater.
Cool,
because I think that's the same book that Black Phone's from.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yep. And he was at the Comic-Con too, Joe Hill.
Yes. And he had a very, very large line.
I bet he did.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, Victoria.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And congratulations on the short and the movie.
Yeah,
and
good luck with everything.
So cool.
Will do. Thank you, guys. This was lovely.
Yeah. Great time. Thank you.
All right, thank
you.
We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. That was oops. I think I must have removed Troy. All right. So that was
Give me
cool.
the boot.
No, Troy. Yeah, I still see him. He's still lingering, unless it's the ghost of Troy. The ghost of Troy is still here.
That's like tonight's theme. Everybody's in spirit form.
Right. Yeah, Neil, you didn't know, but you didn't make it home. Like,
Yeah. As soon as you looked into that Polaroid, it was over.
That was it.
You've been in a Twilight Zone episode ever since.
Did you see that little? I found a little tarot card that one day too, and it was after we first talked about the.
Oh, that's so crazy! That's cool.
I have it. I kept it in my wallet, which is probably this is probably not smart ideas.
That's what we love.
I'm just gonna find.
I found a human skull.
I know, and I brought it on the plane. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not.
I did find not a human skull, but when we were in Salem one of the times, I found I didn't know what kind of skull it was, and we did research. It was a goat skull, and it was in the woods of Salem, which is probably
beautifully creepy.
That's wild. I kind of love it.
Oh, yeah.
It was with a baby doll, like a.
And that is just even better.
Wow. Yeah, this gets better and better.
Yes.
Look, there's a picture.
Keep going.
Look how small the tarot card is. Like, what is this even from? And there's
cute.
just one.
That is pretty wild.
There's only one.
What is that on there? Like, are they little?
The moon.
No, but I see that part.
Oh.
The little things, are they like people or like snails?
I think it's. Let's see. I think it's a scorpion.
Okay.
And either a dog and like a coyote or something. I'm sure it represents something. I don't know. I don't know anything about tarot cards, so I probably should. I was just to say.
Ask the goat skull that you were. Like,
I was just thinking I should look that up, and maybe I don't want to know if it's.
Yeah. No, I would leave. I would set it aside, Neil. Like just brush it aside now. Like let's. Talking about theater ghosts. Like I don't know. I feel like you asked me something about ghosts like on the first time I was on, and I had this ghost literally that did follow me from like state to state on tour when I.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, we can't hear you now. The ghost doesn't want us to know.
I know.
Great. See,
Oh,
no,
Ghost
now we
is
hear
like
you.
you've said too much. That's it.
I've said too much. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. But he literally and it got to a point by like the last month I was on tour where 90% of the cast was able to see him and it, just the you're like as an actor you're a little bit more like open to seeing stuff. So like, of course my parents were still like, yeah, no, they're just telling you what you want to hear. But because like my mom's still she's like, no, Mel, make it no. And I'm like, no, it really like it was there. But he was like I wrote like a whole like mini like production on the whole spiel. Um then he was like this he was always in the back on the right hand side and had like an Abraham Lincoln like top hat on. And
Wow.
yeah. I mean, and I am like, like absolutely like batshit crazy. So believe what you will. But yeah, I swear it did happen. It did.
Damn. Wow. And you've not. When's the last time you saw this?
Yeah, he never followed me outside. Like that was in '92. So
Oh, okay.
I've had many experiences since, but that was my first time with like
Wow.
actually knowing he was going to be there. Like I would talk about it like just how I've always been. Like I talk about anything to anybody at any point. What people take away from it, the fact that I'm not in a straitjacket now, and that's pretty good. Take from it what you will, but yeah, it was definitely like I said, the cast that I was working with at the time. Eventually, like it became such a natural like, oh there, yep, there he is.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still talked about, because there was a really big production, so it's like a circulating thing. If you like were to be on social media with anybody who I did that tour with, it's discussed like in stories about theater ghosts and whatnot.
Wow.
So yeah.
So I guess theater ghosts are like more of a thing than
Yeah.
I even knew. That'd be a
You know
good
what?
collected, like, group of
Mhm.
stories,
It's funny how many people like when you're discussing have you seen a ghost, if you're in the right setting, everybody will have it hands up like, oh, we need when there's this time and oh, I saw. But you take all of those same people and put them in a normal setting, like, a PTA meeting or something. Yeah. And they're like, what? No, I've never, no. Or church. Like suddenly they have never, nowhere near come close to ever seeing such a thing. Like,
Okay.
and so it's interesting because it's like at which point were they making it up, like that they saw it to like fit into the conversation or they didn't see it
Right.
to fit into the conversation. So yeah, food for thought. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So yeah, next week we're gonna do. We had a meeting about this. And Tara has a lot of ideas. We're gonna use a Ouija board.
Nice.
People are gonna share, actual ghost stories, and we're gonna have trivia too, just like movie ghost trivia for fun stuff. So it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. So anyone out there, if you have a real life
Love it.
experience and you'd like to be part of it, come in next week and you can video in if you like. And if you don't want to video in, you could email me your ghost experience to withoutyourhead@gmail.com.
So cool. I love
Yeah,
it.
that'll be a fun
Ghost
thing.
ghost stories are always interesting too because like they're depending on how animated the person is or how in touch with like that side of things they are. It's amazing what detail like people can go into with it, you know. And it never it's like a topic that never like it can't get boring or old
Right.
or like, you know, it can't be overly like gruesome or whatever. It's like it's just enough to like always make people think, be entertaining, and like, you know, it's in my not so humble opinion, great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our grandmother had a lot of different experiences, which we'll talk more about next week. But Troy and ours grandmother had always talked about a lot about a ghost experience. Like she grew up in, you know, supposedly haunted house.
Awesome. I love that. I mean, that'll make you open to certain experiences and like question your own like way of thinking about things, you know, like out of the norm. So that's pretty cool.
You know, tomorrow Troy and I are gonna. It's got a very limited release. It's coming to Netflix in November, which I don't know why they're doing in November, not before Halloween. But
I know.
The new Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, and luckily it's actually playing near us, so we're going to be going to see that.
We were kind of shocked when we found it. I totally
because before that, the closest was Boston, which I go up to Boston most weekends, but it's not really that close. So I was happy it's playing on the Cape.
Oh,
it's
fun!
3 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
that
I don't mind.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. So I'm really excited to see it, especially on the big screen. I know it's going to be on Netflix in a couple weeks, but I'd like to see it in the theater when possible.
Oh yeah, thank you. And I talked about there's just such a difference, you know,
night and day.
Especially some I really want to see. Like, I'm a big Frankenstein fan. So.
Yeah, and this one just like the visuals, because like Guillermo took the look of the movie from like the old Bernie Wrightson pen and inks of Frankenstein, and so you could definitely like see that on the big screen. It's going to be amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, and I try to stay away from too many trailers if I know I'm going to go see the movie, but I've seen some, and it does look like the story's more from the book because the monster speaks in it, you know, and the movie doesn't speak.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks pretty badass. I can't wait for that.
That sounds awesome. Really awesome.
And then so a lot of movies, because this Saturday is I go every year. It's an annual 12-hour horror movie marathon for Halloween. It's always the last Saturday before Halloween. It starts at midnight and it runs till noon the next day at Coolidge Corner Theater. And it always has a theme. There's like 2 headline movies and there's a theme. And so the rest of them will be surprises. And this year it's creature movies, and it's American Werewolf in London. And the original Creature from the Black Lagoon from 1954, shown in 3D, which I've never seen it in 3D. So I'm actually excited about that.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Yeah, that'll be bitchin', I think.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
And then
I don't think I'd make it all night, though. I think I'd fall asleep.
Well, my secret is, I have coffee for one thing. I drink a lot of coffee, and they usually have free coffee in the lobby, which is nice. And also,
oh man, well that's like, that's
totally cool.
Totally fits.
And also, if there is a movie that comes on, you're like, then you can. This is the one I'll take a nap during.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You tell Surrey, you're like, Surrey.
Yeah. When you're getting into like 6 and 7 a.m., people start to dissipate, and then it's also dark in there, and you know, people, you can sneak a nap, and no one's gonna notice too much.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, I was really feeling the film, really letting it engulf me. They're like, well, you were snoring. Well, the creature was snoring. That was not me. Yeah.
You know what?
I think the only saving grace would be the fact that they've got like those 100-year-old seats, so it's not like
it is
100-year-old
cool
new theaters where you can like do the the lazy boy.
Yeah, you
thing.
can't get that comfortable.
never
Like
make
you're
it,
like
yeah.
like jacked up like this, like
Yeah, yep. There's
Yeah.
no padding at all, and like it's
Right.
just really not comfortable.
Yeah, that is an issue. No, I've been to festivals where they do have the reclining seats, and you think, "Oh, this is great," but if you're watching movies all day, like it's very hard.
it's
not
a little
to just
too
fall
comfortable.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, 5 minutes. Nobody will. Yeah. You're in like some lady's lap, like behind you. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, at the festivals, like a lot of the filmmakers are there, and it's like I don't want to like the director.
Oh,
like,
geez.
over
They'll
and-
be like, oh, that guy was sleeping.
The guy
5
snoring
minutes
in
in my
the
film. I
back
saw
row.
him. Like, yeah.
When-
You wouldn't.
the fir-
You would never get away with it.
The first time we went to Fright Fest with me and my friend Jason, and I won't say what movie it was, but it was not good, and I really wanted to leave. But the director was sitting 2 seats
Oh,
next to
shit.
us,
Oh,
and I
Oh,
just
so
like,
you
I
had to be
can't-
like, oh, ooh, oh, oh,
I
yeah.
was like, I can't just get up and leave. And it was
Maybe you could have saved him, like, from ever, like, trying to do the whole shit again.
I almost want to say what it was, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, come on, Neil. Now
Well, it was because I'd never seen it go anywhere from there. It was a one shot rendition of Frankenstein, but it was filmed. It was a movie, and it was
Okay.
just one guy playing the whole thing, and it
Oh,
was one
jeez.
camera shot on this guy. And like that might even sound interesting, but
it
was
does.
not
It sounds
good.
great, actually. But
Oh, I was
yeah.
thinking it sounds like a narcissist dream, like right there. Like,
And-
this guy was like,
Written,
I
directed, and
really
starring me as
and
everybody.
me, and once again me. Okay, ready, everybody, and it's gonna be
Makeup
5
by
hours
me.
long.
Yep.
And
Go.
so I knew the Frankenstein story, and I kept thinking, like, if you don't know Frankenstein really well, like, I don't know if this would even make sense because, like, it starts in the Arctic, and I'm like, I know what's
Why does he
happening,
look
but I'm
like a supermodel? And why is he like?
And the guy really got the whole point of Frankenstein wrong because he makes him this real villain, the monster, like this real villain. I'm like,
Oh.
he's not a villain. He's like
No.
in this world that he can't really live in. And anyway, it
Okay.
annoyed me on every level, and I just really wanted to.
So it sounds like I might be onto something there. Like it might have been like a narcissist dream
Yeah.
of like portraying himself like I'm a bad guy and I'm grotesque. Watch me.
Ta-da.
Yes.
Yes,
Watch
so
me
that was
again.
not
Longer. Yes.
So yeah, I'm sure the Frankenstein we go to see tomorrow will be a lot better.
God, I hope so.
I think
That'll be the worst.
it has to be. Anything sounds better than what you just described to me.
It
What you
seems like
described
it
to me
was
was every actor I've ever known, like growing up in Hollywood. So I'm like, oh, well, jeez. Anything is better than that. Anything. Like a construction worker, just like going like on a railroad is way more
For an
entertaining.
hour and a half. Like,
Sure.
yeah, give me that.
Yes, please. Yes. No, if there's
Hit
some
the
blood
like
and gore
button.
like added to it, even better.
Exactly.
But
Thank you, my opinion. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, subscribe, share this out, become a member. It starts only $3 a month. It helps support the channel.
yay.
We will appreciate
Please.
that. Yeah. And then in a couple weeks, I'll be at Buried Alive Film Festival in Atlanta. So that'll be
Nice.
a fun time. I'll be there the whole weekend.
That'll
Cool
be a good
beans.
And I'll be doing live. The plan is to do live streaming from the festival with a lot of the filmmakers. So there's actually a really cool filmmaker there, which I don't think I'm supposed to say yet because I don't think they've announced it. But I'm excited to get a interview with them.
Are you going to bring your fuzzy mic?
I am. Yeah.
Fuzzy Mike rocks. That's the best.
That
Yeah.
mic is totally awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was really happy. You were the first person that I used it with, and and I was
That's-
very happy with the
Good job.
audio. Like it's really clear because usually if you do audio out in the side, like you get all the wind and all the
in
background
New York
noise.
City, on like right across from Penn Station, yeah, it's usually a
Oh,
place
yeah.
where you can't hear shit. But
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was funny. Melanie and I were
cool.
talking, and then someone's yelling at us. And I didn't even realize for a couple minutes.
And I'm like, what?
then
It's New York. Somebody's yelling at us. And like,
he's like, get out of there. Get out. But he was actually a pretty nice guy. But
he was so cool though. Like it was legally like anybody else but Neil and I, and he would have been like, look down here. Get out here. With us, he was
That's
like,
awesome.
it was cool.
it was, I don't know if it was that, it was either that same night or the night before. I was with my friend Jimmy, who also was helping with the video there. And we went to some park in New York where it's like, and he was like, oh, you might see some really, crazy people, blah, blah, blah. And there was this group of people, and they were all sitting around and they were having a Mario Kart tournament. And I just started laughing because I was like, he was like, tell me to be careful. But I'm
Be
like,
careful
really?
He was so fun. I love that guy.
He's very cool.
He's very cool.
You don't want somebody shooting a shell at you or something.
Yeah, I was like,
an oil slick.
I was like, these kids are cool. They're having a Mario Kart tournament.
That is totally awesome.
It was like
just from like the little bit of time like I got to like chat with him, like there was a part of him that was hoping that there would be some kind of terrorizing event that like could be like so you'd be like, see, Neil, this is what happens here. I told you. See the crazy, like instead he got like Super Mario Kart. He's like, okay, well normally it's crazy here.
Yeah, normally they're playing Pitfall or something, but Mario Kart here. But I do miss, which it's probably a good thing that I don't have this around me. But I do miss 24-hour delis and pizza, where I could at 3 a.m. I can go get a big sub.
No,
that was pretty nice.
I came back to Wilmington and I was like, I just might as well not like partake in like food. It's like it's just I got that taste of like the first night I was back and my fiance, like we went and we got pizza, and that was it. I was like, oh my god, I'd forgotten how amazing. Oh,
well, I don't think I could ever leave the Northeast for too long.
That there's just something about the way things like taste that just like I don't know, ghosts, I don't know what it is, like who knows, but it's definitely different. Now, like, mind you, you take somebody who grew up on country fried chicken, like
right,
they're gonna be like, okay, well, I can tell you right now that this doesn't taste like Aunt your mama's like fat on a broiler on a blah blah blah, like so tit for tat. But when it comes to like pizza and like burgers, like sorry, that's all I'm saying.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to try this pizza. Everyone told me it was like a little local place in Queens, and like you got to try the chicken Caesar salad pizza. And I was like, that does not sound good.
No, but it
didn't look good.
Sounds evil.
But it was delicious. Amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah. There's anything they put on a pizza, it's like
that's
suddenly
pretty much true. Yeah.
There's
like,
a reason,
and this is like spam with like dog food tonight, and you're like, yes.
Yep, bring it. Please
bring more.
Yeah. I actually I never had it actually, but there was a place, Moto's Troy. They did do a Hawaiian pizza with spam and pineapple because they said that's actually how they would eat it in Hawaii, but I don't think anyone bought it, so they went back to just ham.
Now, I mean, mind you, like I'm like the one person who will ever admit on like social media and anywhere that like I still love to indulge in like Vienna sausages at times. Like like nobody else, everybody, like my kids, like they're like, what the fuck is that?
Our grandmother loved them too.
Yeah,
and she lived to be 95, so
see,
can't be bad
you never know. You just never know.
Yeah.
Yep. It's true. I still think your furry Mike though is magical somehow. I think it's it's got some kind of mystic power because I didn't sound like a homeless like crackhead on it when we did the review of the Black Phone too. I was like, wow,
Yeah, it came out nice.
it kind of freaked me out. I'm like, I don't
Wait,
even
but
recognize
you-
my own
But
voice.
you weren't going for that, so wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, well,
You know,
normally that's me, but on air,
no, that's my usual.
I sounded like James Mason on the Magical Mike.
That's what you always sound like.
Neil, this is a fabulous movie. You'll
There
love
you
it.
go. Perfect.
Something like that. But
So,
now
yeah.
back to crackhead Bob.
No. Hey, what's wrong with crackheads? You know,
No, exactly.
They get a bad rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They've never
saying?
hurt anybody.
No, you always sound awesome.
Thank you.
So Troy and I really liked Black Phone too, and I asked our group, and I love everyone in our community, but like everyone hated it, but us.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's
I know not of even the first one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's really the first one I loved. The second one I liked
yeah.
a lot too, but the first one's Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, you'll dig it, Melody, anyway. Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
really
mean,
good.
He's so
Ethan
good.
Very
Hawke
creepy.
he was my favorite by far, landslide. Like as a teenager, I loved like Reality Bites was my world, and then when Great Expectations came out in like 98 or something, I was like I think obsessed. So yeah, so he was definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
So I'll
it's
check it out.
it's interesting to see him play a villain. He's a villain
Yeah.
in the movie.
That's cool. That's really cool. He kind of missed the mark, but he would have been, in my opinion, really, really perfect for Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Yep.
Because like the
100%.
jawline, the cheekbones, the teeth, like he if he would have been at the status like he was several years like later, I think that because like he of course he was around at that time, but he was also like way like aloof grunge guy, like
Right. Yeah.
at that time. And I think he would have, I mean, by all means, like Brad Pitt was like fine, whatever, but I think he would have
Been a whole
absolutely
different vibe to that one. Yeah.
killed it, like pun intended, I guess. But yeah. Because he's so pretty, but yet he can be like that he's like that perfect alignment of like pretty and ugly, like where you can go. Like, sorry, Ethan, like, but so am I. So like, that's a compliment.
He's really good in Moon Knight. If you ever get a chance to catch that on Disney Plus, he's the villain in that, and he's great.
And what is it?
Moon Knight.
I'll have to look at
the comic book.
Yeah, it's a Marvel comic. They did like the series of, and who's the guy that's he's Dr. Frankenstein, Neil, in the new one. Can't think of his name.
Oh yeah, I can't think of the name either. The actor.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Yep, good old what's his face. I'll never.
Good old son of a bitch.
Yep. Oscar Isaac.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. And he's the Moon Knight in it, and Ethan Hawke's the villain. He's great.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, when I actually commit to like watching stuff for more than 5 seconds, like I will definitely. I'm so terrible. I am still like I'm just the worst. Like last night, I was like, okay, Neil, like I'm gonna watch like this and this. And Neil, I fell asleep. When I woke up, like Instagram notified me that you're still on Instagram. And
what are you doing? Yeah.
I was like, I was sleeping, Instagram. I'm sorry. Like, because my phone notifies me like when I'm not like on, like with my phone, when I have like the focus where it goes like on sleep mode.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like my kids will be like, hey, Mom, like, I'm like, no, I'm sleeping. And so, yeah, so I woke up to it literally telling me, you're in sleep mode. Like, you da. And I was like, oh. So yeah, needless to say, I suck as your student. I did none of my homework. None, nada.
That's all right.
Haven't
We
watched
don't mind.
shit. And yeah, so that's
But you're
So-
working towards it. That's all that matters.
thank you. Yeah,
Yep.
that's
A for effort. Yeah.
thanks.
But you're
Yes.
very fun on the show. We
Without a doubt.
enjoy it, and just in general.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, thanks.
our friend Adam Newman, he wanted us to know that around the decay we'll have some news in the new year. About,
Ooh.
Woo!
can,
Hey, I know that guy.
yeah, he's a good man. He's
Old
running
news.
a festival in January, which is really exciting, in Worcester.
That's another bitchin' movie.
And what's
too.
that?
I love it.
Worcester.
What's this?
Yeah, people don't
Okay.
think I'm really from this area because I don't say that. I don't pronounce stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't have the accent that I do.
No, you don't.
Even like my doctor, they always think like I grew up in the South. Or something.
No, you're definitely not the South either. No, you're just like you're like the kind of like you can't tell exactly, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I had one guest once, and I always remember because it almost sounded like an insult, but he said I had a nondescript American accent.
You're very bland, Neil. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, thanks.
When
You're
I
like,
think of milk
um,
toast, I think of you, Chief.
yeah, so suddenly you're trying to come up with what accent you want to use. You're like, look, fucking asshole. Yeah.
A Banquet of the Dying Daylight is his so you can get the
Yes.
tickets
Ooh.
now. Mechanics Hall, which is it's a really cool old building. It's where Dead of Winter was last year.
Oh, nice.
He's
Which is
this,
I think is where I met Adam for the first time. Was it
Yep.
Dead of Winter?
this whole like please go, people. Like it's I'm really excited for Adam because this is like, he's very careful about what he's outwardly passionate about ever, and he's very like, I was texting earlier today joking, like I'm like, that's my primary source of like friends are realists, because when you take somebody who's delusional like myself and somebody who's a realist, like there's this zone in the middle where you find magic, and because like a friend of mine had pulled up Plex and was like, look, see, Round the Decay is, and I'm like, oh, it's streaming, and Adam's like, no, that's like, it's I don't know what he said, like it's not streaming, and it's like nothing yet, like it was like to see, like, I guess to watch the lineup,
trailer, maybe.
yeah,
okay.
whatever.
Okay.
And in other words, it was another one of those, which I've had many, which Adam can attest to, me like going like, and he's like, yeah, no, that's not like.
So I will actually have.
Oh, yay!
He will be with me in person
Ooh.
Yay!
at Adam's festival.
Oh,
Oh,
totally.
now, where was he on my like, what, you weren't in New York. Where were you? Like, why weren't you there with me?
I didn't want to get him smashed in my luggage.
I gotcha. He looked at me. He gave me, you don't even know what he said to me with his eyes, Neil, but talk about that later.
So he's
so
all
cool.
his pieces are here. I've
Yeah,
got
he's
I've got
totally
both his legs made. He's got a variety of hands. I made him 2 different sets of arms. So this is what is called
It's so cool.
a real hand, which like a lot of the Cookie Monster has these, and the Swedish Chef, where you can actually puppeteer them. And then
My
he
God,
also
the
has
Swedish Chef was my favorite.
Yeah.
I love the Swedish Chef. And then
Yeah,
I also
He's
made him
the best.
a set of posable hands that have like armature wire in them. So when he's filmed like with people, we could set him up different ways. And
I can't wait
I've
to have
never
an
ate a
interview
puff
with him.
before.
When is he going to interview with me? Because I know it's happening. I can
all
feel it.
right, yeah. Well,
Has to.
That'll be so fun.
Mhm.
and here's actually the prototype, the first one I made, the first
Whoa.
skull I made, just to test it out to see, because I never made anything like this. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. This one's like made out of a seat cushion, and the mouth is actually
Nice.
plastic from from a takeout container, like that was like a
Oh, no
hamburger was
way.
in or
That is
something.
so cool.
Wow.
But it works.
I love that.
Yep.
Yep. That's the kind of shit I did with my kids growing up. We had I had like $10 a week, like to make like shit happen. So it was like the library and finding crap around the house to make shit out of. Like, so I appreciate the.
Yeah, never underestimate that. Yeah.
No, never. That's
I remember
beautiful.
when Neil was just a wee lad, I would make games and things for him. And
Yes.
yeah.
So
It was always a blast.
Troy's 9 years older, and I have very fond memories of this. Troy would actually make a whole calendar that he would draw on paper.
Oh, like a little catalog.
Aw.
Yeah, catalog.
That's
and then like
so cool.
I would get like he'd make fake money for me for doing things, I guess. And then like if I saved him, I would buy stuff out of the catalog, and then and it would be stuff that he would make. And I
That's
remember
so cool.
the game
love
was
it.
very fun. We played it a lot, and it was like a big piece of paper, and it was like there would be a black hole that would keep getting bigger, and we'd have like spaceships that I think you put the pencil down and you'd hit it, and it would like drop, and then you would erase the spaceship and you'd move it there,
Nice.
and if you flew one into the black hole, it would keep getting
So
bigger.
cool.
He was a fun little brother. It was good.
Okay, so like you guys are like the only siblings I know besides my own kids that actually got like my own kids like creep me out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like they post shit about each other that's like I love my brother, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's just it doesn't happen very often. So it's always cool to see because I like their friends would always have like they would always bring their friends over, and like they actually seem much more normal because like they would literally like be like at each other's throats, like trying to kill each other, like the siblings, you know. And I was like, okay, that's normal. Like, mine, like why?
You're like, what's wrong with mine? What's going on?
Why are they still getting along? Like, why? What is happening? Yeah. They also had to survive like the insanity of having like me as one of their parents. So like that's crazy.
That does come up. Other people, because we never fought, honestly. Like,
mine never. I mean, and two of them are like adults now, and the youngest two, even though like they didn't like love each other like the oldest two did, like they're still very, very close and very protective over each other and very like, and it's just something you just don't see very often. You really don't. And I was an only child, so I didn't have experience. I have a half sister I didn't grow up with, but I didn't grow up with like a sibling. So the siblings like that I knew all were at each other's throats too. So like I just assumed like I would have kids and it would be like trying to separate them and like them hating each other and like, you know, so.
Yeah, I used to think it was the age difference, but then I think about it. We did grow up with people like the same age difference, and like some of them would like really be very mean to each other. Like the older brother would like be really a big bully to some of the younger ones. Two people I can think of in particular that we grew up with, like their older brother was very, very mean to them.
Yeah, there's a lot of usually very competitive. Like I think a lot of it has to do with like if there's favoritism or like I was an asshole to like all of my kids. So like there's no like this yeah.
There was no favorite. They're all the favorite.
No. Yeah, they all got like neglected at times and they all like had their fair share of crazy. So I spread the wealth on that. I think that there maybe like I think a lot of it has to do with like if a child is like born at a time where like something is happening in the parents' lives that wasn't happening with like the other, or like I don't know. I'm just like psychobabble at this point. But I really don't. Or you're just luck of the draw.
Well, our mom's a nutcase, so it's it could have something to do with
it. Raised by a single mom. And, I did give Troy a bloody nose though, because Troy taught me how to box when I was a little kid, and I hit him in the nose and gave him a bloody nose.
I remember that.
You're like, okay, so boxing, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it,
out.
little
Yeah.
shit. Like we're
Like,
done with the boxing, okay?
He'll retired undefeated, 5 years old.
Mhm.
Boom, that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough out of you. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I think that's the only time I ever punched anybody. Was it?
Probably.
I was like, these are
What
lethal
did
weapons.
Troy? What did
I'm
you
like
do when he
6.
punched you? Did you like? Let's hear the real
I
tea.
think I
Like,
laughed. I think I thought it was pretty funny,
I could see that.
because he
Like,
was just a little munchkin of a guy, and like, actually, when it might have been revenge, because when Neil first got home, I remember taking him out in his stroller, and
there
the
we go.
faster I ran with him, like the more he laughed, and so I'm just hauling ass around our block,
Oh no.
and I take
Oh,
a corner with him.
and
And
then
he
yeah.
he went out. So I'm bringing him home, and he's got grass stains all over him. I'm
Oh.
like, don't know how I'm going to explain this one, but well, oh yeah, he's fine.
Okay,
he
so he
came
got you.
away.
He ultimately he got you. He got you back.
Exactly. Yeah, it took him 5 years, and then he's like, all right, this is
All right.
dropping me
Oh,
out
we're
of
gonna
my
box,
chair.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yes. Well, let's do this. Yeah. No, that's so. You guys are so cute. I love that.
Yeah, most of our things were always stupid things. Like I was trying to make a suit of armor for like action figures out of a
Right.
9-volt battery and smashing them with a hammer and squirted Neil in the eye with battery acid.
Yeah.
And that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, my brother's going to be a Cyclops now.
Oh my god.
That was a long
Oh.
wait for the ambulance to
That
come.
is one that you don't hear like every day.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good, Troy. Like you got a leg up on a lot with that one. Well, you had me at I was making like super.
Yeah,
It was like,
good
where are you going to get some
intentions.
sheet
It was
metal?
like, it was like. He's like,
Yeah,
I
it goes
wish
back
this
to the
G.I. Joe
puppet,
would
like-
have a suit of plate armor, And I'm like, well, I can make that, dude. Like, just what do we have for metal around the house? Oh, it's old battery. Okay, why not?
Yay!
Yep.
Oh my god!
And I'm 12, 13. I don't know.
That
any
makes
better.
me
I'm
so
like,
happy
yeah,
right now.
okay.
That is. I will be repeating that story. Like
Yeah, it was nothing malicious. It was just stupid.
no,
It
but it's a beautiful story. Like regardless, like I needed metal and.
Yep.
And then my little brother was there and battery acid, the usual, like
Yep.
what with the what?
Yeah, Neil was like my
Perfect.
Igor, He was there trying to help.
Exactly. Yes. That my oldest daughter could actually probably like understand that scenario because like, they were 18 months apart, and he just like I still to this day like just like it was like he just worshipped like he was like there like always like no matter what she was doing or whatever, and I could completely see like in her mind her like doing something, and the kind of luck that they like had with accidental shit that would happen. Like that's exactly like Luke would just happen to be like in the bouncy thing, and like it would like anything that would be like accidentally like spilt or hit or anything would just always gravitate right towards like Luke's head.
Okay,
It never failed. Like I'd be in the kitchen and it would, and I'm like, oh no, fuck. And she honestly never hurled anything at the child. It literally was like the worst. Like, yeah. So battery acid in the eyeballs to the younger sibling. Like, totally.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
As I'm out there being the village smithy, smashing the battery on like an anvil, like okay, made perfectly good sense to me at the time.
Yep. Now kids that do not do. If you need
now
metal,
I put him to work.
Yeah. Oh, that's
now
so
I put
awesome.
him to work to make stuff for Arbor Day.
Exactly. Yep. But you're smart enough. You're not around me now. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't be there, and Troy, don't smash the batteries.
No. I'll keep the dogs and cats away just in case.
Yeah, you might get a wild hair, so you probably should keep living things like not in the same vicinity.
Exactly. I've got all 10 fingers anyway, so far
Hey.
so good.
Hey, by this point in our lives, if all of us have all 10 fingers, I think
Yep.
we've done something right in life.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it
I'm
too.
trying to
Because like
find. I can't find. I can't find this video because Troy made these intestines for Arbor Day, and then
oh, cool.
we actually did a video of us like using them for jump rope because they were so good.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh,
What
that
do
is
you do
awesome.
with, like, 20 feet of intestine? You got to use it for something.
Well, like I can't go into too much. It's like this damn movie. Like I still have to be worried about like Adam mentally kicking me if I'm like spoiler alert of any kind. But
right.
you guys have seen the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So intestines, like yeah. My daughter was asking me the other day. She was like, I don't know what she was asking me about. Like she's the youngest and she's the most me of the group. So it's always some out of the fucking loop-de-loop world of like what did you just ask me? But something about like a gory scenario of some sort. And then somehow we got into like my character in the movie and like my death and whatnot. And so yeah, intestines, like with the conversation came no, I know what it was. So she has like her little Fugazi like TikTok kid like thing that she gets to do her vlogs because like I like to vlog. And she asked me about Rachel, who was in Round the Decay, and she's like, "Hi, like I saw her like on a TikTok thing or whatever," and then that's how we got into, which led to intestines, which led to yeah. So that was yeah, put that together, people. Kind of spoiler is that? I gave nothing away.
Yep.
Exactly.
But you guys knew what I was talking about. Yes.
Exactly.
Kept on the down low, though. That was good.
What was that? What?
You still kept it on the down low.
Yeah, see, you gotta like. I mean, and I'm already crazy, so like it just goes with like the whole like, what the fuck is she talking about? Yeah, so it goes with it.
That's good.
All right, so next week we'll be back with the Ghost Show.
Go show! Woohoo!
That'll be fun.
Sweet.
There'll probably be some interviews popping up because I've recorded some interviews, but some of them can't just because the movies aren't out yet. I'm not supposed to post them up, but they'll be up. I interviewed the director. Oh, Chris Stuckman. That one's up now. Shelby Oaks, which opened today. Technically opens tomorrow. They always say opens Friday, but really it's out Thursday. But
yeah, everything's out Thursday now. Yeah.
Shelby Oaks.
Thursday's
is
the new Friday.
It is.
Exactly.
It's so true.
Exactly. And So and where can people find you, Melody?
Well, I driving my kids to school in the morning in Wilmington, North Carolina. But aside from that, I literally will be going back and forth between here and New York, doing like auditions and getting back into like, now that I've got Round the Decay, that'll be streaming in a couple months. And Arbor Day, so we'll see like how that goes. And like there's a couple things that I've got, that are underway. So as soon as I have any more information on those, I will definitely, as soon as I can actually confirm and discuss, I'll keep you posted on those. But in the meantime, I do like to come out and podcast and vlog, and all that jazz with like, I'm on Instagram, MelodyK44. And I think my TikTok, which I never can remember because it's different.
Oh.
But if you find me on Instagram, you can connect to my TikTok. And I do a lot of my stuff on there as well. So hope, it's kind of just in this past year gotten started being back out there. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having more and more stuff to be able to get on here and talk your ear off about. So
Oh, hell yeah. We look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
you guys are so fun.
Yeah, we love having you part of Without Your Head.
Oh, yeah.
And we consider you a friend. And and also very happy to see you doing so well and healthy.
Thank you. That,
You're very welcome.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know exactly where or what I'd be doing at this point in time if you would have asked me in April. So to be sitting here right now, being able to say skies are like the limit, and
Hell yeah.
I'll be doing everything and anything. So
and we had a really fun interview. It's on YouTube. I'm going to also post it on Spotify and all these places.
Yay!
And so you
Awesome.
can look for that in the near future.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was awesome. It's really
It was
fun
great
just to meet
watch,
you.
too. I can't recommend it highly enough.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
And my phone is at 2, so it's about to keel over and take a nosedive. But
so the timing is good.
Exactly.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know because, like I said, I'll be back in New York every couple of weeks. And I'm hoping for, I would like to get back on stage. Would be something that I've dreamt about for ages. So
That'd be awesome.
I'll let you know how that
Yeah,
goes.
keep us posted. Son of Billy Wagner. You probably saw, but I checked out some movie entrance from 2012. It was really good, but thought they kind of fumbled the ending. Definitely worth watching. I've not heard of that movie, Son of Billy Wagner. I'll have to check that
Entrance.
out.
No, I don't know that one either.
We always appreciate some.
The recommendations are always good.
Yeah.
Well, I love you guys.
Love you as well,
Melody. Always great to see you.
Too. Bye.
Bye. And so Troy and I will see Frankenstein tomorrow, and then we'll probably review it at some point.
Hell yeah. Can't wait. It's going to be great. Get a big ass tub of popcorn. Any special, I don't know. I haven't seen any, if they had any special popcorn tins or anything.
That's a good I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
That would be pretty bitchin' if they did.
Oh, I was going to wrap up, but I did not play the trailer. You want to watch a couple trailers before we do that?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Right.
I just got a second cup of Joe, and I'm ready to watch some trailers.
All right. Let me load these up. One of the directors of Southbound. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second while these load. I think we've got quite a few trailers.
Loading.
All right. Tara's dog is sick, so she couldn't make it this evening.
Oh, no. Hopefully all is well.
Yeah.
Keep the doggy healthy and happy.
Sends her love and misses us. Yeah, so we totally understand that. All right, here we go. So this is we're going to start off with Primitive.
Oh, Primitive.
Kill all the others. Don't kill the others.
How each character is going to go in the movie. All right, that one though.
Anthony's going to see Black Phone 2 tomorrow. That's cool.
I placed Mr. Montoya at Dorothea Pointe's boarding house.
This is Dorothea. I actually interviewed the director yesterday.
Dorothea Pointe?
And it's a
Do you know her?
true crime
Dorothea?
movie about a serial killer I never
Yes.
heard of.
Oh, no way.
It's this old woman who like poisoned
Hell,
people.
but
Wow.
why not?
It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
All the other houses I've been at so far just really made me depressed.
We'll have none of that here, Eugene. Plus, I'll help you get the...
As a
most
limited
out of your
release on
Social Security
Halloween
benefits.
next week.
Mr.
Oh,
McKenzie and Miss
awesome.
Osborne here have filed a complaint against you for felony theft.
Our boy
We'll
Joe
check for more
Castro
than
did the
roof
effect.
over your heads.
Nice.
Also
That's
to
awesome.
keep the booze, drugs, and other social maladies from reinfecting you.
Keep a happy face. All is fine. Make them think that I'm listening to their grievances.
I'm Alvaro, 51 years old.
77 years old.
67, 55.
78, 64. 64 years old.
I'm gonna die.
At the hands of
Dorothea Puente.
Our boy Chad Farron has been on many times.
Yep. Oh, this one looks wicked good.
Yeah, I love this. It's very dark. There's a lot of comedy in it, but very dark.
Of course not. Your neck is broken. It's broken. It's the little things.
And I don't mean like an overt comedy. It's like a dark comedy horror.
Right.
I liked it a lot. And it was a serial killer I didn't know anything about, which is unusual. Our mom knew who it was when I mentioned it.
Oh, no way, really? Well, maybe they had some true crime thing about her or something. Well, it's kind of like I just heard that there was some old lucha woman that might have been the most prolific serial killer in Mexico.
My mind or is standing right there.
Really?
Yeah, that I never knew
this
about.
This is an ad
like,
here.
Damn.
I was like, I don't remember this.
Welcome back.
So this is Your Host, which is great, and I had the director on quite a while ago. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one looks really good.
Contestants. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Jackie Hurley Haley is awesome. I saw it from Fright Fest.
Oh, right.
Take a box. Full of strength. Win a prize.
You said if I win, I got to go home.
If you like Saw movies, I mean, it is very Saw-ish.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Jay.
Please, you promise.
And we'll see you next time. This might be my favorite game.
Rock, paper, scissors.
This is very weird. Son of Billy Wagner brings this up right when I started the trailer. I think this is an updated trailer for the trailer I had up before.
Yeah, it's not the same one that I saw last time.
Yeah.
You said that everyone's got good in them.
You don't have to do this.
Everyone's got bad in them, too. It's just a game. I'm your host.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what...
Next one is Queens of the Dead. So,
okay,
real quick, this is actually by Tina Romero, the daughter of George Romero.
Oh, no kidding! Wow.
And I can't say where, but it might not be too hard to figure out. But yeah, I will be seeing this at a festival soon, and probably will be interviewing Tina Romero about it.
Oh, too cool! That's awesome.
There we go.
What's happening?
DJ's MIA and
Toilet still clogged. What are you, like 35 and still promoting parties?
Dre, get ready for the wildest party we've ever thrown.
Oh, we're not ready.
We're never ready. Open the doors.
It looks like Bushwick's beautiful people are out tonight. Hi, beautiful people!
Interesting. Bushwick is where I actually went and saw John Carpenter when I was in New York.
Kidding. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Grown man with man part. It's coming through.
I've never had stage fright. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You all right?
Drag is not life or death.
Oh, fuck.
Troy's going to be into this because he's big into all the drag shows.
You're damn right. Yep. I was just thinking that. I was looking to see if I knew any of the queens, you know?
Something very bad is going on.
Manhattan is under siege.
What the hell?
Oh, yep.
Shelter in place?
That thing was not human. You know what that means.
It's worse.
A zombie.
Yum, yum, yum. My wife is coming.
She's probably dead.
Oh my god! That was kind of sexy. Softball, third base.
We gotta armor up.
You might want to look away. Why?
We outside tonight.
It's life or death.
It's both. It's always both.
I know, such injustice, right?
Survive, survive.
All right, that looks really fun. I guess it's
It
coming.
does. I saw Nina West go by. She was the only queen that I could tell right away.
This next one's The Anointed, which I don't know anything about.
Ooh.
There's going to be a lot tonight because some of these were sent last week, but we didn't have time to play them.
Oh, okay.
Top of the morning to you, YouTube. It's your buttery voice host, El Heftismo, and today we're going to be trying something a little different. We're taking a little trip to Arkansas to visit my best friend / hetero life mate, JJ. Apparently, he's got all sorts of shit planned out for us. We're going to go see the sites and do some fishing. And you know I'm going to catch the biggest one because I am a badass motherfucker.
So there's your room. Go drop off your shit. Get changed. Get ready. We got a bunch of shit to do today. Want to take you on the full country tour around. If that's, what you still want to do. Can do, Zandu.
Pride, rebellion, perversion, and a world that has forgotten its creator. We glorify sin. We fought righteousness. We silence truth. And we ain't got the kingdom. They must be willing, because he is holy. Is the final destination for every soul that rejects the mercy of Jesus Christ.
All right, well, it's cool.
Yeah. That one might be fun, too.
This is Lilith.
Lilith, okay.
I believe Jay Crimson sent this to me on Facebook. Hide your eyes, Jobo. No, that was pretty. I like the stop motion.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Got a creepy look to it. I'm digging it.
Definitely. Lilith. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay, for sending that to me.
Yep. I'd watch it.
By the way,
Just
if you'd
with a
like your
giant
trailer played
skeleton.
on the show, yeah, you can email me without your head at Gmail. Yeah, I like the stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd want a trailer played on the future, you can email without your head at gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. among all these things. So the next one is Vampire, who we had the creators of this on the show last year, but it's actually coming out. And from what I understand, it may be playing at a festival that I'll be at very soon.
Oh, at a festival
Vampire.
near you. Vampire.
So you're hunting them?
No. A friend has given us permission to fully document this image of a rare fanged deer species, the musk deer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Bambi!
Bambi? More like Deeracula.
Any questions?
Are you a science major?
Oh, yes.
Now, this will be a full weekend field trip.
Why did you even bring that thing?
Protection.
It was on there, so I'm not spoiling anything. It's playing at Very Live Film Festival.
Beware.
Like this one's got a little animation going on too. Ooh.
This is not your grandma's Bambi. This is a story about a vampire.
All right, I am sold.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome
down. Yeah, the antlers on that thing look awesome.
Yeah.
See, and that one did just the opposite of the primate, where they showed you everything. This one, they just kind of like kept it just on the surface. Troll 2.
Yeah, they just give you hints. So now this is not Troll 2 like the oh my god. This is the
exactly
Troll, which was a great found footage troll movie.
Not like Troll Hunter.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah.
I wonder why it's not called Troll Hunter 2.
I don't know. Maybe the hunter's not in it. Maybe it's just the troll.
Professor, noe tid, mann. Jeg bare lurte på om du kunne hjelpe oss med noe her. Jeg kaller han for...
Damn, this looks... They call him Mega Troll.
Oh, awesome.
I'm into this.
Yep, hell yeah.
Jeg har faktisk spilt majorene.
Major, samme det vel. Vi har et troll på rømmen. Han vil ha hevn.
Oh, I actually had that guy on years ago, the director.
Okay.
Yeah. It was before Troll Hunter. Maybe he was, he probably made Troll Hunter.
Troll attack.
Wow.
Norway. Hva skal du?
Ut på eventyr. Hei og
Let's go.
Hva skal vi kjempe
Oh,
med?
you couldn't keep me away from this one. This one, like...
Yeah, this
is
like
a
friggin' sweet.
Yep, yep.
Finnes det håp?
Nice.
Oh.
I love his whiskers and everything. It's just awesome.
Yeah, and the skin.
Wow.
Dette er ikke bare kamp.
Nice.
I am 100% in.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I was hooked right when you saw the club with everything like kind of rocking.
Alle elsker oppfølging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks fantastic.
December 1st, not too far from now.
We'll have to look and see if
You
that
think
one's going to
Survivor-
have like a limited release too. 'Cause
you will never
that would probably be fun on the big screen.
Yeah, because it's playing on Netflix.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. I have an idea for a giant monster movie with a guy. We would do it with people in suits. Now this would come after Arbor Day someday, so I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Okay.
I do have the idea.
Keep it on the back burner.
Hey,
though,
so Anthony,
Anthony, what's cooking?
We're gonna play this last trailer, and then we'll hear from you. Okay. This one's only 43 seconds.
Okay.
You may survive from here, but you will never leave.
I'm digging it.
Me too.
Yeah, I love the stop motion.
I love the
All right.
barbarian
Good luck.
guy. He was the balls. I loved him.
How you doing? I
Yeah,
like to say a prayer to my friend Tara Hutchison, whose dog is sick.
Yes, we all love Tara here. We wish her dog Duke well.
Okay, and I saw that Abby the butcher is in the hospital right now.
Oh no, Abdullah.
Oh, Abdullah, really? Wow, he just started walking again.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm doing good and everything. Nextstar's gonna cut off my cable. Channel 11. In New York, they're gonna cut off. You know what? What?
Ah, yeah.
Money.
that
Nexstar
happened.
wants money. So I'm good. I heard
Damn,
Warner
well-
Brothers Discovery might be bought out.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
We don't know who's gonna buy it. They rejected Paramount's 2 offers.
Oh, wow. All right.
They haven't gotten the without your head offer yet.
No,
That's very
no.
true.
I'm up to 2017 in my memoirs.
Nice. And you're
Yep.
going to see the Black Phone 2 tomorrow?
I'm gonna watch it on my streaming app. I'm gonna see Shelby Elks on Tuesday.
Oh, nice. We're going to
Yeah,
see
Shelby Oaks.
Frankenstein tomorrow.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. I'm gonna watch that. So I'm doing good and everything. I went out for pizza and Pepsi. And I tried the Rice
double
Krispies.
P's.
Double P. So I'm good and everything. I'm looking forward to watching Pumpkinhead maybe tomorrow, Saturday. I'm not too sure.
Triple P's, Pumpkinhead, pizza, and Pepsi.
Yep, there you go. That's a party waiting to happen, Anthony.
I love Pumpkinhead. Maybe they'll
Pumpkinhead.
show that in the marathon. It would be good for Halloween.
Oh,
Marathon.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch on OnlyFans. I'm hoping that get OnlyFans on Tubi.
Yeah, it'll probably. I think right now it's probably going to play festivals, and then I assume it'll eventually go to Tubi. It'll probably also be on Tara's website because
oh, nice.
A New Village Video plays a lot of their movies. They have
Yeah, hopefully I get the VHS. So I'm going and everything. I'm got my sweater on because it's cold.
It's a chilly one tonight. Yeah, you're right.
Daily one, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I haven't watched AEW or NXT yet, so I'm gonna watch it soon. I was watching this new show called DMV.
Was it good?
What's that about?
DMV is about the Department of Motor Vehicles, and it's funny and everything.
Oh, good.
Like a modern day Taxi.
No, really, that's a great show.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's one of the sitcoms I think still holds up.
Yeah, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good and everything. I had a crazy day. Everything. They're putting up Christmas. If you saw my post on Insta.
Christmas, wow! They were putting
a
out
little
Halloween
early,
stuff
aren't
in
they?
August. Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
but they're
remember
putting
when
out
you're
Christmas
watching
stuff
Pumpkinhead,
already in
Anthony.
my neighborhood. I was walking by getting pizza, and then they ordered in Christmas.
By
You
the
gotta
way, Troy, I
remember.
don't know if you know this. Last year they did this, but very limited. But I think this year they're going to do more of it, and that is after Spirit Halloween. After Halloween, some of them became Spirit Christmases, and I think they're going to do it
Oh, no
more this
kidding.
year. And
Oh,
one of the
wow.
things
Love
that
Christmas.
I saw is Art. They're selling Art the Clown Nutcrackers.
Oh, that's
Nutcrackers,
awesome.
really?
That sounds so
Let me look
cool.
that
I
up.
love
Let me look that up. I'll look it up after I get off. So yeah, so I'm doing good and everything. I'll say a
Just
prayer to Tara
remember,
tonight
Anthony.
before I go to bed and everything.
When you're watching Pumpkinhead, just
I'm
remember,
gonna.
you got to let it run its course, Ed.
Yeah, I heard Sledgehammer Horror. Our friend Sledgehammer Horror's review on that.
Nice.
But the end is real scary.
Oh, it's a
Oh
great
yeah,
movie.
the whole movie's great.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
let everybody know
Thank
coming
you.
up the 27th. So in 4 days, Psycho Ape will be playing at Clara's, which is a cool
1
bar I
and
was at
2.
in New York, and then Psycho Ape 2, which was produced by Nasty Neal, and that'll be on the 28th.
Oh, awesome!
And
That's
our friend
too cool.
Jimmy, who did the rap track for Psycho Ape 2, and we'll be doing a rap track for.
You can never
for
get enough
Armageddon.
Bill Whedon, you know?
Exactly.
That's what I say.
Yeah, our boy Billy Whedon out there. Next week, I believe, the whole gang will be here, Anthony. Me, Terrible One, Tara, and I believe AJ will be back as well.
And Ghosts.
I think we scared Anthony. He's scared. He's all frozen.
Yep, we did him in. Poor Anthony. We knew him well.
Exactly. All right.
We'll have the ghost of Anthony next week.
Exactly. So I have my these are the glasses that I wore in Our Man Funk.
Ooh.
Do you think that they make me look like for any of my Dabbleverse friends out here? I think they do make me look like Shuli.
I kind of like it. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. If you put on like the Rob Saw, like fake nose.
No, don't say that. People say we're anti-Semitic or something. But yeah. They're actually pretty nice. I kind of like them.
I kind of dig them.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be back next week. Speaking of Dabbleverse, you could check me out on Keanu Cast last night. That was a lot of fun.
That was a good time. That was fun. I thought you and Ava and Keanu
and Tommy
Jordan were a lot of fun together.
Yeah, he both creeps me out and amuses me. So
Yep.
I'm not sure what to think yet. He'll either end up being a friend of mine or he will murder all of us. So we'll
I got a feeling you guys could be like the new comedy duo. I kind of thought you guys had good chemistry.
All right, we'll see. I'll probably be popping up on Keanu Cast. I like Keanu. We have a good time.
We'll be doing the new Road 2 movies with you and Tommy J.
All right, yeah, I got to get a unicycle.
Yep. You guys will be going the road to, well, Morocco's been used, so the road to Budapest or something. You know?
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be Troy and I don't know. I'll have to see what time it is.
Keanu could be your Dorothy Lamour, you know? It'll be great.
We'll have to see what time it is after we do Frankenstein. I'm sure we'll review it, but I'm not sure if we'll have time tomorrow or what.
If not tomorrow, then in the near future.
In the very near future. Yeah, I believe our mother will be coming along.
Oh, that'll be cool then. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a fun show, though. Everybody was great.
Been a fun show. Yeah. Victoria Leigh was fantastic. Really fun guest.
She was awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing her future work.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sinister, a great movie. I know it's like 12 years old, but if you've not seen it, definitely check it out. And if you have seen it, revisit it.
Yeah.
Really
probably a good one, like to put in the Halloween, like, grouping of movies, you know?
Yeah. Very dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if do you call it a ghost story or a demon story?
Geez, that's a good question. But I know the monster's like really scary in it. So,
yeah. Is a demon a ghost?
Could be. That's something to discuss for next week.
You know what? I think if so, I like demon movies better than ghost movies. I'm not big on a lot of ghost movies. But
I did like Ghost Story. I thought that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love Poltergeist, Hell House.
Yeah, actually, I like that a lot too. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I guess, yeah. So
there are some good ghosts.
Yeah, Ghost Show next week. And a big thanks to Tara. Really, she really going all out with ideas for this, and I appreciate that. We both appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So until next time, this is Nasty Neal.
And that would make me terrible, Troy.
And this is without
your
head.
Hi, this is Doug Bradley, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you are listening to Without Your Head. And you better keep listening to Without Your Head, or you will not only be without your head, you will be without your soul, because I will tear it apart.